Hello and welcome to the Now Educated podcast. Thank you for joining us. And today I want to get us set up for 2023. We've been talking about becoming scam proof. We've done a bit of number work here and there, but I wanted to start the year properly by setting the tone and sort of giving us pointers of what I believe we need to do in this particular year to end up in a better place financially and pretty much in every other aspect of our life. But I'm not good at that stuff, but I do know finances and I do know numbers. And I believe 2023 is a year that we must save more, earn more, and give more. And I believe that those three things will come and work together interchangeably to leave us in a place where the quality of life we live in becomes so much better and we've got less and less stress. And this is important in a year like 2023 because you'll find if you're in Zimbabwe, South Africa, and pretty much quite a few African countries, you're probably going through stuff like load shedding. We go through load shedding on our electricity, we go through water shedding, and that really compromises the quality of life that we live. Now, losers continuously react. People who win the game, people who build remarkable qualities of life begin to anticipate and begin to look for patterns in things. As I speak to you now, we don't have electricity, but we have a backup power solution. So one of the things you have to appreciate if you're living in countries where electricity shedding is a thing, where water shedding is a thing, is that it's time to stop complaining. They may not come and fix it. Rather start looking at what can I start doing for myself so that I can continue working, I can continue getting access to clean water, I can continue getting access to essential services regardless of what the guy at the top does. And that is anticipating and beginning to invest in things like generators, inverters, solar power, boreholes, or alternative water sources that you can rely on. That's the kind of thing that we need to start doing, anticipating these problems and beginning to make solutions for them. And then the key thing that we need to start doing is beginning to look at our future. What kind of future are we preparing or wanting to have? I've been doing a lot of research in anticipation of a retirement counseling program we're running. And what you find is a lot of people are getting into old age and end up living poorer or becoming poorer in old age than they were when they were working. So in essence, it's called elderly poverty, and it's likely to happen when you don't plan adequately or put sufficient resources aside to cater for your later years, especially for those who are planning to stop working. Anticipate. The future is coming. If you're fortunate to live and see it, you're going to need money to support you and keep your quality of life where it is. So let's start with number one. We need to save more. What does that mean? My question to you today is, when you look at the amount of money you're making every single month, I'm not talking about salary. You may say, I work for myself. That money that you make every single month, what portion of it do you get to keep for your future self? What portion of that is saved for the future? If you're at zero, best believe what your future is going to look like is zero, or even negative, or you become the burden on everyone else. You become the person that everyone dreads answering the phone or receiving a message from because they know it's, hi, Terrence, I need this. Can you send me money for this? And you don't want to be that person. So what am I saying? There's a statement I love is, whenever you get money, make it a point to pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. What does that mean? That means put aside a portion of your income as savings for the future that you'll either invest for more growth, or you put aside as cash or a cash equivalent to set up your emergency fund when stuff happens, or that you save in anticipation for making a big purchase or an emergency purchase. Like if you know you've got electricity issues, you can be saving to be able to get an inverter and put yourself on solar. If you know you've got a huge water problem, but your area you can drill a hole, you can be saving to put those things in place because they cost you a bit of money today, but they provide you a better standard of living tomorrow. and potentially could end up even generating income for you tomorrow when you are the only one in your neighborhood who's got electricity, or you're the only one in your neighborhood who's got water. And who knows? There's something there. You can either give it, sell some of it, your excess capacity. So let's get into the habit of paying ourselves first. 2023, saving more means paying yourself first. And why is this important? And we'll probably break this down as we go with more and more examples from friends who've done it and who are seeing the fruits of it. Is that the rest of your life is going to be determined by your decision today or tomorrow to set aside a portion of your income today so that you can have money in the future to spend on you and the people you love. So let's make it a point that all the money we earn this month doesn't leave our bank account, our pockets the same manner. Let's put something aside. And who knows? When you start investing that, the power of compounding can make you wealthier than your wildest dreams. But more importantly, think about the peace of mind you're investing in. We're going to end it there. My name is Terrence, and I hope you're now educated. Welcome to 2023. This is the year where we win with money. Thank you so much for watching this and all the clips that we've been putting out there. We love the comments, we love the reactions, and we want to encourage you to do even more. Kindly go out, share this with your friends, share this with someone at work, share it with anyone you know will benefit from this. And most importantly, tell us what you want us to share with you in terms of stuff you want us to talk about or questions you'd like us to answer for you. Remember, the aim of this podcast is to help as many of us build better relationships with money. And we can only do that if we get this to as many people as possible. If you're as honest and as transparent as you can be, so that we answer the stuff that will move your world and help our world to become a better place. Remember, our community is all about getting to know better. And when you know better, we do better. But we want to go an extra step. We want to know better, help others know better. Because collectively, when we know better, we tend to do better. And like we always close, the world will get better. So thank you so much for watching this, and we hope that we can get more and more people to watch this, and we can build a community that ends up winners when it comes to this area of finances. My name is Terrence. Looking forward to seeing you next time.